Oh no, I kept trying to get the Halucha sweep. Whenever I get frustrated with a team and I have a sweeper, I will try and use that sweeper as early as possible.
Team Always Flying. That's the name of this team, in case you're wondering.
Why is it always flying?
I don't know, it's just the best. Team Always Flying, simply the best. It just implies that it's the best. I don't know, this is easily my favorite team that I've used.
I named the Clefable team Phala because it has a lot of Fae, or human, like, they're named after a lot of human-like characters in mythology. Like, they're all either fairies or relate to something with gods.
Okay.
So it's like, I need fairies.
You need fairies.
Yes.
Okay, you got in Magnezone, I brought in Muck. Yeah, go for the Rock Slide. Oh, Tri Attack, okay.
I like Tri Attack. It's a nice little gambling move.
I like Tri Attack after that Porygon 2 sweep that I did on you on a random battle.
I remember. It was evil.
If you really need to know, like, we were just playing a random battle, and it was a decent fight. Like, it was not going like his way completely, but it wasn't going my way completely.
It was pretty evenly matched.
But like, it got to the point where I was already like down to like 1 or 2 Pokemon left, and 1 Pokemon left being the Porygon 2, who already lost its Eviolite. And he just decided to showcase the last Pokemon he had, which happened. Oh, did I knock off your item? And that means I already got Unburden out. Oh, here's the Halucha sweep that I'm waiting for. But
it's like, oh, it finally happened.
But he revealed his last Pokemon just to swag on me that it was a Steel Arceus. And he gets frozen.
And it didn't kill.
He gets frozen by Tri Attack, and I just like spammed the living fuck out of Tri Attack, and I just killed his Arceus and the other Pokemon that he had.
And that was like I think that was right after or right before the Scrafty sweeps. You had 2 sweeps in a row.
It was just before the Scrafty sweep.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
So you literally did have 2 sweeps in a row, guy. You got lucky. I was so mad.
I mean, I usually don't get lucky in random battles, but like that was easily those are the 2 best random battles I've ever done. Wow, like at this point I'm just desperate. Jesus, I can't believe I knocked off.
Oh, I got the sword dance.
Yeah, and I knocked off your Citrus Berry, so
Oh.
GG, Broseph.
Yes. I felt like Light in Death Note whenever he was killing people.
Yeah, even why did I don't even know why I even bothered with this one, because T-Tar 4X. Yeah, I guess I really wish that high jump kick would miss.
Yeah.
Here comes Muck.
I think I said the Muck would live this. I think I said it was the Muck or the Garchomp. I don't remember. I think it was Muck though. Oh no, it didn't.
Probably neither of them actually did.
I had 1 Pokemon on this team that would have lived it if it had full HP.
Come on, Z move. I would have gone for the Z move. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. But at least I rough skinned you. Well, that was the Halucha sweep. That forever scarred me for life.
What was my 4th move? I think it was U-turn or Poison Jab. I'm not sure.
I guess we rematched with the same team.
Yeah. I think it was because you felt like it was bullshit.
It was fucking bullshit.
Okay. So, I don't know, who would be the best Pokemon to send out against this team? Oh yeah, you.
That's how you answer that question.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mantine was named after a rain deity in Hawaiian mythology. Because I wanted something with rain. And I was like, this works.
This should work just fine.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm a huge dork for mythology, so I always try and put it in wherever I can. That's what he said.
I was thinking that. So, Starmie against Clefable. I mean, it's not really... okay, Psyshock isn't too terrible.
Yeah, but I think Scald would have been better, considering Psyshock hits defense and not special defense.
Oh, so Clefable's more defensive than special defense.
Yeah.
Well...
That's a key thing about Psyshock, that a lot of Pokemon that can learn it can be like a pseudo mixed sweeper, and that they could hit the physical defense, and they could also hit the special defense.
Well, I send out Muck, not thinking of the fact that, you know, you have the ability to switch as well. I should have pursued or something. I don't know. Or actually have played the switching game with you.
Yeah, probably. But if you pursued it would have still lived. Considering its defenses and the fact that it's a fairy type.
So Hidden Power Fire, probably going to switch out to Halucho, most likely.
Yeah, because I have nothing to touch you with that.
Yeah, because I almost thought, like, Frostlass no, like, I was looking at the other Pokemon, I'm like, Halucho seems to be the one that makes the most sense. That or Mantine.
I was tempting you at this point to use Knockoff. I was like, Marker, use Knockoff. I was like, killing. I was like, Emperor Palpatine.
Starmie, now I'm looking at it, I'm not sure. Starmie might be the best option. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Let's see if it is the skill.
It gets the Unburdened boost because it has access to Scythe Shock and it's faster.
Yeah.
How I switch out, but this wasn't the best decision either, considering that Mantine's physical defense is pretty bad. But yeah, it was the better choice to send out against Starmie.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, I'd be like going back and forth with switching out to Muck and stuff.
Yeah, Starmie's a hard Pokemon for me to counter with any of my teams. Probably because I barely use electric types.
Well, now you have Magnezone.
Yeah, that is true. I want to use more electric types, but I don't know.
Well, is there, besides Magnezone and Zapdos, any others that are viable?
AzureAura, let's see, who else?
Tapu Koko.
Tapu Koko, yeah, because that is Satan. For me, that was Satan when I started,
See, Tapu Koko plus Halucha was Satan.
Ah, that's evil. That was, until I figured out how to counter it, it was just evil.
And then, yeah, Electivire was viable back in Gen 4.
Because it's like, yeah, there's also Mega Manectric, which, yeah, that's a thing. I don't know, just a lot of electric types are just easy to counter. Especially with how common Earthquake is. So
Yeah.
I think that's why I don't really use it.
I think electric types do have a lot of... Oh god, the Stone Edge miss. I think electric types do have a lot of potential, but it's just a matter of, like, you know, picking the most viable ones as well. Like, Magnezone and Zapdos have been the one that I've used the most, and back in Gen 4, I remember I used to use Electivire the most.
Yeah.
Like, Electivire.
It's the most defensive electric types that have been the most successful and competitive.
Which one?
The most defensive ones, because if you think about it, and also the ones that have like the best typing combination. Because if you think about it, Zapdos and Magnezone have really good type combinations, especially Zapdos, since it's basically immune to electric types' only immunity. I mean, its only weakness.
Okay.
Same with Emolga, but Emolga just doesn't have good stats.
We don't speak of Emolga.
Especially after Elise's gym in Black and White.
Yeah, that gym alone made Emolga like one of my least favorites.
I remember I was on the phone with you. I was like, Mark, you're gonna rage at this team. And then you're like, what?
I've never had to grind for like 2 hours just to fight that gym. Like, I was leveling up Sandile like no tomorrow. Just so we can learn like Rock Tomb or something.
I feel like that was, I don't know. Like, a lot of people complain about Whitney. No one complains about Elisa.
I did not have to grind for Whitney. All I did I did two things for Whitney, to be fair, because I did have trouble with her first time playing it, no duh. But like,
oh yeah, everyone has trouble the first time.
Oh, the earthquake. Okay, but what I did,
like 3 times.
Anytime I've been replaying a Gen 2 game, or oh god. Oh wait, I thought it ate the citrus berry already, and I was ready for Unburden.
I was really upset about that.
But like back in Whitney, I either had a fighting type Machop or an Onyx or Geodude with me at that time. So it's like Whitney could never really penetrate Onyx. So it's like, all I did was just spam Rock Thrower, and that's about it. And like recently when I played through Heart Gold, I had a Machop and Geodude. So it's like, I literally beat Whitney on my first try replaying the game.
For me, at least the first try, my first, I played through Heart Gold and Soul Silver multiple times. The first time I fought Whitney,
Why do I keep going pursuit? I should be poison jabbing you.
Yeah, I don't know, Mark, you're weird. But yeah, the first time I faced Whitney, half of my team was female, so that basically countered that. And with Elisa, it's like she had the male and female Emolga, with no clear weaknesses, except, you know, like a rock type move, but like that's about it.
Yeah, that's one of the few perks with having a Sandile so early. But
Yeah,
I still had to grind for it.
Yeah, I like Sandile. I should probably make a team based around it.
I don't think I've ever used Crocodile in competitive play.
I haven't either. I should.
Like, I've seen some Pokemon getting, like, some underrated Pokemon being used in competitive play, like a fucking Golem that swept my team a while back.
Well, that's saying, I remember. It was like Rock Polish, Weakness Policy, that's Sturdy.
Yeah, and then it just so happened that all of my Pokemon were either weak to Rock or Ground types.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Rock?
Yeah.
Rock is a good offensive type. It really is.
It's just pretty bad. Well, I want to say it's bad defensively, but it's bad.
It's weak to common types.
Yeah. It's also pretty bad, especially defensive.
Yeah, that too.
Or at least the rock types that I've used.
Fighting types, and those are like two of the most common types in competitive.
To be fair, I think Tyranitar has been like the best use of a rock type I've used. Like I don't think I've ever used a rock type that has had the exact same level of usage as Tyranitar has back then. The only Pokemon that can probably compete is like Rhydon in Gen 1.
Same, I feel like Tyranitar is like the only rock type I actually like, considering it's so versatile. You can use it as a supporter, you can use it as a setter, you can use it as a special attacker, a physical attacker. Not mixed. I've never seen a mixed one, but you know, there's so many ways to use it, and it's.
It's not to say that I think it's the only good rock type. At least maybe in this meta, it's pretty much the most consistently used. But over the years, like I've used like Rhyperior in Gen 4, and I've used Aerodactyl a few times, but they're kind of limited. T-Tar has like a lot of options, especially now with its Mega. So it's like I've used two Tyranitars in competitive play: the Choice Band Tyranitar or the Mega Tyranitar. And both of them have had like equally good results.
I don't like Mega Tyranitar because I feel like you can only run it in so many ways. You know.
I mean, I've had good use. I've had good use of it, so I guess that's why I'm a little bit biased towards it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't really use Megas that much, because there's not much versatility to them. Considering that you can't give them an item.
That's why they have to be like the end-all, be-all of your teams, basically.
Yeah.
So I guess
you could give a Choice Scarf to Mega Charizard X.
Right. Broken as fuck. Ubers.
Ubers immediately.
I think I really want to think about the Megas I've used, but I've used like different types of Megas. Like I think Charizard is easily the one that I've had the most fun with because he has 2 lives. That he has 2 Megas. So like,
I think the Mega that I've used the most, and this isn't even my favorite Mega, is Mega Altaria because of the Caleb team.
Right.
Yeah, because I've used Mega Lucario, but that's only in Ubers, and I don't really like Ubers that much. I've used Mega Audino, and I really liked that one, but it was kind of gimmicky because it relied on Calm Mind to even do any damage, because it was invested completely in HP, defense, and a bit in special attack, and that was about it.
Right.
Then And all the other ones I just didn't like because they felt so one note or they just died easily. And yay, I won without getting the boost.
Actually, you did have Unburden.
Oh, I did have Unburden? Oh,
yeah, the Pokemon like dropped it to someone dropped it to like yellow health, and then of course ate a citrus berry, and then yeah, rest is history.
Okay.